Okay, I changed some stuff around. So let me know if my mic is okay, if the music volume is okay. I fixed a bunch of stuff, things that I've been complaining about. I got the vertical stuff working again. I don't know how it broke to begin with. What else did I do? I fixed it so if I forget to turn the channel reading stuff on, I could just press a button to do it now. Like nested scenes and all that. The thing I can't figure out how to do is how to bring up like a web, or not bring up, I could bring up like a, what do you call it? A web browser window, something I want to show, but I can't adjust it. It's always going to look weird because depending on which monitor I have it displayed, it's going to change size so that it comes up in an unexpected way. I used the studio mode hoping that I could adjust that before I made it go live, but it just goes live anyway, so you know, that's fine. I got a lot done. So all right, this is it. Okay, did I get the right focus on? This one is something I was working on. Grump and his giant spoon of pennies. One of Grump's interior pages for a story. So I was trying to figure out his little head and arm there. And so the panel actually ends right here. But I wanted to draw through so I can figure out, well, it's gonna look weird if I just make something up and not have it follow through. So here's like my follow through that's not going to actually exist. I just wanted to make sure everything made sense, like how his arm holds onto his spoon and all that. Yeah, there you go. So baby steps on that one. Here's what I'm going to work on though. This guy. So let's see. I finished inking him. I worked on that foot, so it looks a little better. So I'm going to paint him. So we could use this opportunity to figure out what colors this outfit's going to be for the book. It doesn't have to be exact, but yeah, we'll figure out. There's got to be some orange for sure. The gum in here is pink. I got my opera pink, my favorite pink. It's just super bright. And let's see. Captain, he's like wiener dog, brownish. So there's all kinds of things we could figure out right here. But I need to erase some of those underlines. Oh, you know what I need to see? All the chat. See, where did I stick it? So many windows. Here you are. Okay, so scooch you, scooch you. Let's see. You can go here, and then yeah, I don't know how I feel about this studio mode and the. Can I pop out one of the windows? Let's see. Because everything, the screen that I used to see what I'm showing you, it's so small. And I don't see a way to pop it out. All right, we'll figure that out. Oh, don't make it smaller. Let's see. Should I do that? Yeah, I guess I have options. Let's see. I could pop this out. decisions. Okay. Well, it's not too bad. So we'll figure it out. Yeah, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna do a grump ball. Ball. Any of you guys subscribed could use the commands for these things. So let's see. Grump ball. Okay. It's working there. It's working there. How about over? I don't want to. There. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Look at that. And I gotta put everything back how it was. I'm just stunned because, like, I don't know how everything got all jumbled up. So, okay. There we go. So let's see. I have I guess the Schmincke granulated colors are fine. My big old, it's very regular size collection of watercolor. What else? Okay. And I need little just scratch paper to play with color combos. You could do it here. Do I have any scratch piece of watercolor? All my watercolor stuff is like, I don't want to just waste it. I have this stuff that I'm not a fan of, so I can open up one of these. It's like painting on felt or something. I don't think this is the right stuff. So maybe I'll use this for bigger swatches. Okay. Like impossible to tell front and back. I'm gonna write back on the back. It's not gonna matter in a second, but I think kind of helps creating the habit. Because I'll end up cutting a bunch of papers out, and then like the Arches rough watercolor paper comes in big pads. I don't like the watercolor block stuff where you have to cut it out. I just like the regular pads, and I cut it and then round the corners, but then I'll forget which side was which. So just out of habit. Back. I don't have to worry about it. Okay. So let's see. Like, I definitely like the pink. And I think I want to work in that orange color. That orange color being this one. I'll show you. Okay, here's the two. This is the pink I like, and I like this orange, the brightest one. So let's. Okay. I want to see both of these because I want to know not only what colors to use, but how much and where to put them. So pink, let's see. This one will be kind of gray, his spoon, but then all the gum that's in there is pink. His dimes are silver. Okay. And then he's got his pants. Uh-oh. What? Oh, Jamboree handouts. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you can use exclamation Grumpfall, Snow, and Party. And you get free channel readings. Hey, Meeting, hope you've had a good week. I'm cooking dinner, but we'll be listening. Okay, cook a good dinner. Don't burn anything. Yeah, the week has been good. The weather right now is really nice. It was like 80. Yeah, there you go. From Grumpfall. Is it going everywhere? Oh, I fixed stuff. I'm so happy. Yeah, I had a raid, like a big beefy raid last week, and all my redeems were off, so it's just like a silent raid. So I was like, all right, let's figure that out. Ah, look at all those little guys. They're so cute. So let's see. Let's see. Bork outside. All right, so. And he's got all these straps. I don't need to be drawing this in black, but I just want to see where like the contrasty colors would be. His shirt. I need to figure out what color the shirt is. Captain. All right, let's see what we got. Ow, this guy. This one, he struck again. All right, let's see. I put it in there. I like the challenge, I guess. Keep it in there. The danger is real. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, I'll erase it later. I was thinking I need to erase some of those lines in his pant leg. All over, I guess. Some of them will kind of not matter so much. But yeah, the pant legs, they got a lot of scribble in them. Okay, so let's get my favorites out. Who else? Splooshy? Okay. Here's what I'm working with. I like these. Look. Raphael, Windsor and Newton, itty bitty. And these Raffine, Namara. I like those. This is just a scoop and mix out of my palette because I don't want to just like double scrunch inside little paint pans. Okay. So let's see. Tomorrow we're getting in the mail these little art. Oh, this, I don't need this to do this, but here we are. Postcards that we ordered. They have little silver embellishments and they're coming in the mail tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing them. First time ordering that type of thing from this particular place. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna set this art over here. I think that's all we have. Warnfest. Coffin Comics specific. Is it called a convention or just a celebration or something? But that's coming up. I think we're pretty set. Okay, and then the orange I like. Let's see. I always get confused about the orange. Hi, Siege. See, okay, it works. I didn't see you on your birthday, December 24th birthday, so happy belated. And my little note works. How you doing? Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out Grump's new outfit color. He's gonna wear it for like the first 3 pages in his book. So this will be like a little tester to see what colors I like. All right. This is always what throws me off because Manny. I thought see, that's one of the things I try to fix. I spread that out. All those Manny little notes. Well, back to the drawing board. He just throws everything out all at once. It's supposed to be random. All good. I enjoyed my B-Day. I'm all right. Okay, good. Let's see. Yeah, so, and this throws me off because my favorite orange is this lighter color here, but it's kind of the darkest one here it's like the dullest looking hand. So it's like I don't trust it until I look at the swatches. They are supposed to be delayed and not just blurt them all at once. Yeah, so I use StreamerBot, is it? And I have them to be randomized from like, I don't know, 20 minutes to an hour or 45 minutes, somewhere in between that. They're supposed to randomly pop up. Yeah, StreamerBot. So yeah, I'll just and then what I thought I did wrong, there's another set of conditions you can include, which is randomized within this amount of time, but not before there's this many chats, like comments in the chat. And I thought, well, maybe it's that. Maybe it reaches the chat number threshold and it blurts everything out. So I deleted that part and left the randomized per minutes, and it didn't work. I kind of like trying to figure it. It's like weird. I get really frustrated with it, but I like digging in there and trying to figure out, all right, what did you do wrong? I'm thinking orange for that center strap. I wonder if it'd be better if I figured out what these things were called. I could learn about climbing gear. Vince! How are you? It's good to see you. You can help me choose some stuff that I'm not really... Choose some colors I'm not sure about yet. His straps on his little... What do you call them? Flip-flops. They're orange. So those will be orange. Okay, what else? Some of his little carabiner clips could be orange, but oh, this string, this rope behind him, that should be orange. That kind of comes into play in the story. And then, yeah, maybe a couple of these carabiner things could be orange. Okay. It's programming, scripting, very much so a creative problem solving challenge. Yeah, and the thing is, like, I don't have a secondary account. I guess I could use Manny's account to go live and test things. But I do my best before I'm live, and I just see how it's going. And then when I go live to like 3 separate places, I'm like, okay, so everybody okay? Well, and I'm surprised that, you know, things, I'm surprised when they, how am I surprised both when they work and when they don't work? They're fun problems. Okay, so shirt and pants. The thing is, I don't want them, I kind of do and don't want to make them just standard, like khaki and olive colored, but his skin is green. Let me do his skin. Greenish, pretty green. Miles, good evening. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a good day. Miles, thank you so much. Yeah, it is a good day. It's really pretty outside. It's like, it was 80 degrees. I think it's like, 68 degrees, 73 degrees. There we go. Different information for my watch. So we went out to the farmer's market and got a really good barbecue. Siege says, carabiner ropes and any suspenders, hazard worker. Yeah, those, he doesn't have, I don't know what they're called, because they suspend him, or they would suspend a climber, or like a rock repeller, or any, I don't know these terms. So basically, in this part of the book, he's like doing a little cave dive in a bottle of pennies or something like that. It's like a little pretend fantasy sequence. So in his little mind, he's dressed up with all this climbing gear. So it's not, it's what he pictures it should be and what's cool. So it doesn't have to be exact, but it has like that weird little, those thigh belt straps that are hanging from his belt. That's a thing. I don't know what they're, I think you clip them and you kind of can rest and sit on them while you're dangling. So yeah, I don't have to be super exacting. And all those colors are really bright anyway. When you look at real gear, that would be a climber's harness. Thank you. I took pictures of a mannequin at the REI sports store. So I'm just trying to figure out what's cute and pleasant to look at. So I like the bright colors for the little jingle jangles. Color, it could be like a yellowish color, his top. Green, like olive pants and yellow shirt. See, this is why we're here. Okay, let's pretend. Okay, so first let me color in his face, because that's a known thing. How's your day been, Miles? What have you been up to? Do you have nice weather too? Oh, I'll just be a viewer this part. My artistic talents aren't in the cute direction. Oh, that's okay. That actually helps sometimes. Sometimes I like to go, my favorite is creepy cute, like a blend of that. So it's fun to try to figure out how far to push it before it just becomes like, ew, what's the matter with you? Which I've heard before. So, I don't know. Oh, his hand's not green. His hands are, he's wearing gloves. Yeah, Siege, you can help me creep my cute up. Okay, so some yellow ochre for the hands, like his little glovies. For some reason, I definitely see those like that weird yellow suede kind of thing. All good. I get what you mean, says Siege. Oh, thanks for the follow, S3 Bales. I appreciate that. For some reason, I wasn't streaming to Instagram for a while because things disconnected. I'm doing good. I live in Pennsylvania. Warm today with temps in the 40s. Oh no. That's, relatively speaking, that's the warmth. Counting down the days until spring. Ah, that'll probably be lovely. Yeah. Warm temps in the 40s, insane. Yeah, it's all relative, right? It is all relative. People will come around here in Southern California, and it'll be, I don't know. Well, like right now, this is a bad example. It was fairly warm, but last week temperatures were chilly, and then people will be around in shorts, and I'm thinking, you're from out east, I think. It's fine. We're all used to what we're used to. So, okay. Let's see. I do enjoy this granulating schmink color. I'm a sucker for it. It's like mostly yellow, but on the right paper with the right conditions, it'll do this kind of a lavender kind of bit, this collection in the water line. What do you call it when you do a brush stroke with watercolor and the edges of the brush stroke collect a little more water? That is where you might see this lavender. It's like a cool gray lavender-ish color poke out. I like it, but sometimes it just looks like some shade of desaturated yellow. So, okay, let's see. Oh, he still has his harness too. Okay. So I should do like, this is what I'm always really bad at. And you think I'd be better because I was a professional comic book colorist. I'm not good at value kind of grayscaling things to make sure like there's value separation from like how dark or how light your color is. So I'm gonna end up just doing everything mid value. So what does that mean though? His pants could be a little bit darker, but not too dark. I guess his shirt could be on the lighter side while his harness is like a darker color. So yeah, I'm just I'm thinking. I bet you probably the gear could be brighter, like a more vivid color, I should say. And then that could be over that schminke yellowish color. To me, the worst part about winter is that it gets dark at 5:15. Yeah, that bugs me too. Yeah, and I don't realize it until the springtime when it's kind of lighter later, and all of a sudden I just feel like, this is nice. It's like refreshing, and then I realize, oh, that's right. I've been in the dark for a whole season. It does matter. Okay, so let's see. Anime style, like in DBZ Dragon Ball Z, it's rare for face to be cast in super dark shadows, just darker midtones. Yeah, there's probably really good lessons to learn from stuff like that, where they have like a limited, not necessarily a limited palette, but they can't get too fussy with rendering and like not really color choices, but if they're animating it, you have to, the more variation you make, the more expensive and difficult it could be for certain styles of animation, I think. So that would probably be a good thing to look at for ideas of getting a point across in a more straightforward way. And especially in anime and manga, they're really good at having like a shorthand way of getting a point across. Because I have a bunch of pages to draw, and it's like you don't have to draw every single thing. It's not fun to look at. It's not telling the story. So it's good to be reminded of that kind of stuff. They reuse the same colors repeatedly, makes it easier to make when the cast uses the same colors in different variations. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so if I'm going to say this is going to be this color. And it's good, it's easier and it's more efficient from a storytelling perspective, because immediately if you see these colors, you know that's that character, so you can show things more quickly and not be so detailed, because in an instant everybody knows who that is. It's like there's some image that floats around every now and again, and it's just like rectangles split into colors, and they have like groupings of a animated cast of characters, but all just flat rectangles split into very basic colors. Like they'll have the Simpsons family, and it's like yellow, white, blue, and that's Homer, and then I think purple, yellow, no, blue, yellow, purple, I think is Marge, like that. And it's so fun to look through, and you can, there'll be like 1 out of 15 where you're like, I don't know what that one is, but it's so recognizable in a simple way that it's just these iconic characters and their simple color design makes it easy. You know what I'm talking about, Siege? Every once in a while it makes the rounds. I like it. Okay. So thinking of the scenes that we have here to see like what pops against copper, and do I need it to pop against copper? Oops, that's the wrong way. Gonna see green and yellow sleeves over copper, hand copper, green head. Okay, what else we got? Yeah, so far it kind of doesn't matter. Green over copper. That's just over blank. Blank background. Okay. So should I go darker? Well, that's the spoon is silver. MPT, hey, how you doing? I fixed all my stuff. Hooray! Vertical, horizontal. Oh my goodness. Okay. So if that's like that, I could do kind of a semi-dark pant. I get to go bright yellow with this vest. Just get crazy. The little harnessy vest thing. How is everyone, asks MPT. Well, Miles and I are enjoying good weather, relatively speaking. It's nice and warm here. And Miles says it's warming up in their area. Still chilly for my thin blood, but a hardy Pennsylvanian is enjoying the 40s. Okay, so let's see. Whoops. I kind of okay. I'm not into this combo for some reason. Let's see. Greener pants, maybe? Like just a brighter green. Where's this? Where did you come from? Random grassy green right here. Oops, right there. No, that makes it worse. Maybe, okay. The schminke for the pants. Yellow for the shirt. Let's see. MPT says, ooh, I'm glad it's a nice day out. Yeah, it was enjoyable. It's still cold in our apartment, but it's kind of for the best because it's a lot cheaper to warm up at an apartment. No. Yeah, warm up yourself than to cool it down. So I don't mind. All right, back to modded Stardew Valley for me. Have fun, Mitty, and the art looks great so far. Also, hi, bye, MP. Yeah, thank you. Okay, enjoy Stardew. Oh, Taijiro plays music from Stardew Valley, so I only know that game from some of the music, I think. No, Maple Story, that's what it is. Stardew Valley was cute too. That's the one where somebody was trying to get married. Have fun with the farming, says MPT. I've never played that one. Okay, so let's see. Those are the pants. 7-stream watch streak. Woo! Thank you. I appreciate it. James Lee Stone, no way. How are you? How have you been? It's really good to see you. James, oh, look at you on the Instagram too. There we go. If I'm missing anything else. Look at you. So tell me what you've been up to besides drawing a bunch of cool art for everybody. Oh, I can't spell. Delete. Yeah, James posts stuff every now and again on Discord if you want to check it out. One thing I haven't figured out is how to get links to auto show up in other places. There you go. I guess I could just copy and paste the link manually. Oh, it's right there. Okay, that's something. Ah, what? Oh no, I don't want to like actually. There we go. All right. Kind of, I like that color, the schminke granulating yellowy color for the pants. Okay. Maybe like something stony blue. This might be too dark.
Game over.
With the orange. With the orange and the yellow. Maybe I could do yellow gloves, yellow harness, and then orange for the other climber strap thing. It's too early to be painting orange in here. It's gonna bleed, but I need to know. Did I grab the wrong color? Probably. Another stroke! James, I'm so sorry. Just recovering. Like, how? You don't have to tell me your medical information. I hope it's like not super recent and this is just the more recent one. If that makes any sense. Just graduated from outpatient therapy. Outpatient therapy on Friday. Well, I'm glad you're no longer in outpatient therapy, so your days are your own since July. Ah, James. Well, I'm glad you're recovering. Almost 6 hours? A 6-hour stroke? Is that what you're saying? That can't be right. I kind of like that a little better. Got the weird color yellow with violet that's kind of looking khaki anyway, which is fine. Orange straps and carabiner. 6 years to the day of the last stroke. Oh my gosh. That's enough of those strokes. I demand you not have another, okay? I forbid it. You're done. You're done with strokes. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this combo. Like a watery down Payne's gray shirt, yellow harness with different color carabiners. Then let's see. Orange climber straps. Orange what do you call them? Slip I can't want to say chanclas. Flip flops. All right, let's try that. Ready? I'm not. Let's see. Got a little bit of erasing to do for some of this. Did I fix it? I think I fixed it. So that my brushes don't pull focus. Okay, that's better. So the whole point of putting more effort into the inking, throwing down a little bit of shadows, was that the painting would go by a little more quickly. Just like dabbing in some things for color and not relying so heavily on trying to get all rendery with the paint. This foot, oh, I struggle over the foot. All right, I think that's good enough. I've been on some form of outpatient therapy, OB therapy. I'm not familiar with the term, so I don't know what's a typo and what's like medical abbreviations. Since week 1, July to January. My goodness. So you feeling like better, like not back to normal, but just stronger, where you can kind of get your life back a little bit? Which we should start with Grump's green face. Okay, hold on, I have to remind myself every time. There's some form of therapy since, okay, thank you. When I do Grump's face, he's got these red kind of blushy eyes. So if I do the green first, then while it's still wet, tap in a little bit of like weird pinky reddish burgundy so it bleeds through, and let it dry, and then go over it again with like a harsher red, it's perfect. So, but I always forget I need to mix the red so that way I could dip it in while it's wet. Because when I mix it, because I forget, the green dries. So, okay. So let's see. I made the ugliest. I tried to fill this pan on my own. Let's look at that. Look at that. So cracky. All right, so let's see. Definitely better, but much more to go. Okay, steady as she goes. I never get out to your neck of the woods. Those conventions? Still got stupid thumbs. So I got that going for me. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna start with this weird crumbly peach color. Yeah, oh, they had CES in Vegas. I think that's in Vegas. I never go to consumer conventions, but I like seeing some of the coverage. I don't think there was a lot going on. A lot of AI kind of announcements, keynote, whatever. Manny, come on. I made it worse. Somehow I made it worse. He's so spammy. Yeah, it definitely made it worse. Is it coming from somewhere else? I changed. Okay, I'm still figuring this stuff out. could have sworn I updated the sus, what do you call it? Emote, and it's still words. All right, well, shoot. Still an overall improvement. Most of the stuff works. And we'll just take the win where we can get it. I forgot about this Potter's pink color. This is a good color. At least it was until I cross-contaminated it. There's a painter I like. I look at his palette and it's just all just browny, golden everywhere. And it kind of reminds me to not be so precious with it because, I don't know, I like his palette. So maybe just don't be afraid to mess it up. Okay, so is this like a good enough color for this kind of thing? Let's see. All right, so step one, green. So it's going to be something like that. Then step two is this weird color. It's like mauve. And then just kind of let it bleed through. Maybe it could be pinker though, a little lighter. Let's see. Because it looks best when it just kind of adds a... Do we have an example? Oh, see, maybe it shouldn't be lighter because this isn't a... Let's see. Here's me reminding myself and doing what I'm about to do right now. But looking at it, it's pretty faint. So let's see. So he's got a little blushiness right there. Let's see. Oh, wrong way. Okay. So here's some blushy color that was bleeding. It's like wet on wet and bled into the green on purpose. And then I let it dry. And then I put the same color. Is it the same color? And it was dry and thicker. So then that's how I got that done. Okay. My friends Ava, I did find Friday. Nice to get behind the show. Nice to get behind the show style table again. Fun fact, Mr. Leg calls up in the cold. So that's fun. What? Who's Mr. Leg? Your leg does something in the cold or missed somebody calls? I need more information. I'm intrigued. All right. I didn't write the recipe down, so I'm not sure. None of this will ever be able, I'll ever be able to duplicate. That's a little lighter and brighter, so that might work. My leg, okay. I like the idea though that there's somebody who's Mr. Leg. He calls up in the cold. Does he now? All right, we'll go for that. There you go. So let's see. Step 1, green. I got the splooshy brush or the polite precision brush. I might need this to get into some of these little corners here. All right, decision. Let's get some of that green. This, it's like some Schminke 516. I thought it was the perfect green color, but it used to get on my nerves because it's super translucent, very thin and like gelatinous or something. Then I realized how to use it and now I like it a lot. But how tall? Asks James. Is this the one? Kind of. Brighten it up a little. See what happens if I put some ochre in it. How y'all been? We've been really good. Yeah, we moved a few years ago, a couple years ago, after a string of just moving over and over again. And it's just nice to be in a place that we like. So we're pretty content. Now that the weather's brightening and warming, it just feels nice and sunshiny again. Okay, I could work with that. It's like an olivey green color. You ready, mister? Let's start somewhere inconspicuous, just in case I messed up. We have Sworn Fest in a couple weeks. Emerald City Comic-Con in March. And I don't know what we have in April. One of the conventions I really look forward to is the Los Angeles Times Festival of Books. I think that's in April though. I have to update my... Why are you so dark? Let's water this down a bit. I have to update some logo stuff for them. All right, just go. If you hate it, just absorb it with the brush. It's fine, everything's fine. Just move it around. We watched the making of documentary for Stranger Things. I really liked how they wrapped it up. There is one problem. No, it's not perfect. It's not a perfect show. But the only thing that I would that really caught my attention, or the only thing that had me thinking, I wish they would have at least addressed that, was, am I spoiling it? Have you guys watched it? There's like a military thing where they just kind of like, well, they just ignore it kind of after a while. So I'm like, ugh, what happened? So hopefully you should watch it though if you like the show. I kind of wondered how they would wrap it up since the kids are so old now, but they did a good job. I liked it. Feetsies. Why is the delete button next to the send button? Oh, Howie. I do that all the time. James, oh my gosh. What was I doing? I wasn't actively chatting on someone's stream. I was working in Photoshop and wondering why my brush wasn't resizing. And I ended up chatting a bunch of brackets because that's the button you press to resize your brush. I'm like, oh my gosh. And all the time I send stuff that I'm not supposed to send. I don't even have a good excuse. Okay, let's get some eye colors in there. So the goal here is I'm trying to like just smoosh some of this little pinky stuff around. It's not perfect, but it kind of dries in a cute way. Putting some cute in with the creepy. And then leave it alone. And come back and make it a little more distinctly reddish pink. All right, that should be fine. Okay, so let's do that nice color I like, the Schmincke Shire Yellow, is it? Should I save the green and put like a little shadow? I think it's fine without. It's not supposed to be. I'm not supposed to render with the paint. Okay, I answered my own question. Just clear off the spot here. One time my mouse stopped working and it took way too long to see my stylus laying. Your mouse. One time my mouse stopped working and it took way too long to see my stylus laying on my tablet, sitting next to my mouse. Yeah, I've done that too. James, thank you for saying that. You make me feel okay. Like everything's broken. Oh, user error. I have my, what is it? Razer Tartarus Pro or something. And sometimes I'll drape these earbuds over not the Tartarus, but my keyboard, but the Tartarus is there, and I'll mash down like one of the buttons and not realize it, and wondering like why is nothing working? I need to restart my computer. I got a virus. What is it? No, stop pressing the send button. Stop pressing enter. It's easy. Okay, oh yeah, the Schminke yellow. So many ways to mess things up. We're all being seen for our shameful flaws. Yeah, just, you're tired, you're busy, or whatever it is. It's just, I thought I had it under control. This is my Shire yellow color. Just looks khaki. If I'm lucky, it does a cool granulating violet color. These are his pants, I've decided, so let's do that. Yeah, one of my programs, or maybe it's like the Photoshop suite of programs or something, just took up a huge chunk of my C drive. Usually I just have like the operating system on my C drive, and then another one that has programs and stuff, and then another one for the files I'm working on. But I think something's just installed on C. My C drive is like jam-packed full, and I can't figure out what the culprit is. I keep going through everything, looking to see like, well, is it some temp file somewhere? Like, who's chewing up all the storage here? Then I'm thinking maybe it's like Windows backups to roll back your start, or not your start, to roll back from your last stable update or something. I don't know, but, and then the reason I bring it up is because how expensive storage is becoming. So then I was thinking, if knock on wood, if something happens to something on my computer, it's gonna be really hard to replace some of these things. Forget about graphics card. I have RAM enough that I should sell some or something. But I don't want that kind of drama, like trying to sell computer components. But so I'm good there, but oh my gosh, storage, it's always something. Did I change my, there we go. First lesson, there's no real control. Yeah, no real ownership either. Gotta rent everything. Subscription. I don't like where everything's going, James, let me tell you. What in the world? Oh, my papers are dirty. It's okay, we gotcha. Arches wouldn't do me like this. I don't know what paper this is. Like and subscribe. Okay. A lot more color in here than I was prepared for. Why? You just sit on the top. Am I using the wrong side of the paper? Like, what the heck? Thank you, Manny. Okay, just let that settle. I need to find a different chocolate for making s'mores, because we got those Ghirardelli squares, but they're too... Well, here's the thing. We got a s'mores maker for a white elephant for Christmas, and it's not the same as like lighting your marshmallows on fire, which is the best way. You know, get that real dark char on the outside and then melty on the inside. This is like it toasts it to a medium dark brown on the outside. So it's warm and it's melty, but it doesn't have enough heat to melt through the Ghirardelli, which one did I just say? Yeah, Ghirardelli chocolate squares. So I just ate them by themselves and used the Hershey's for the s'mores. This Hershey's, it's not the best flavor of chocolate, but it's the perfect thickness and meltability for what I'm working with. So I need to find something like Hershey's, but a little tastier. Hi, Kirill, how are you? It's good to see you. Let's see. Oh, is it still super snowy where you are? So what can I work on not touching anything? I think his shirt. And his shirt, we've decided, is going to be like a watery Payne's gray. Did I tell you about the car? I don't think you did. Oh no. That doesn't sound good. Payne's gray. Just need a little container there. Ugh, that's a lot. Too dark. Okay, what's quick. Okay, this is blue. This is shirt. Tiny bit of shirt. 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 And shirt. Okay. Okay. Hey, Arts, hey! Overall, how you doing? Our car got buried in the snow. Dad dug it out before we could help him. Oh, poor Dad. He's like, I got it. I got it, kids. Don't worry about it. Oh, well, thank your dad. I hope his back is okay. Hanging in there? Okay. Hanging in is okay. Sometimes that's the best we could do. Let's see. Yeah, I was trying to figure out a color scheme for Grump's little climbing outfit. I settled on something a little more like that. Yeah, just kind of do it, see how I feel about it in a couple of days. It might more or less be how he ends up looking in his book, at least for the first 3 pages, his little outfit. I'm not painting the book, it's going to be Photoshop colors, but it's good to figure out what colors work best, even if it is just for 3 pages. Okay, so let's see. Is it snowing on the east side of the states? On the west, and it melted. Oh, you're in a high altitude in the west. The west has a whole of climates. We're Southern California in like Los Angeles, so I think it was 80 degrees today. It was last week, it was super cold and rainy. It's kind of all over the place. So it's good. It was nice. We went to a farmer's market and had barbecue, so it was a nice day. I think I need to force dry this a little bit. Yeah, wear this paper, or me, I don't know. Blotchier than I was expecting. Pacific Northwest between Rockies and Cascades. That seems cold. But your snow is melted. We're going to Seattle or Emerald City. That's about as Pacific Northwest as we go. Let's see. Usually by the time we go in March, it's just rainy. It's not super cold. I changed some stuff. If this doesn't, my heat gun, if it doesn't auto silence itself, then give me a heads up.
Game over.
It's been raining a lot for you too, K-Arts. We got more than usual. Ugh. There we go. What kind of arts do you do, K-Arts? Do you ever go to conventions or anything like that? Let's see. Okay. So what I could do, you go back in his eyes, get that darker color that I like. Okay, should I go straight for that Potter's pink color? I bought this pan on 2 separate occasions thinking this would be the perfect color for Periwinkle's eyes. And then I get home and see that I've made that mistake on more than one occasion. So it's not perfect, but I could definitely stop buying it. I just do personal things for fun and art quilts as well. That's kind of nice. Personal things for fun is great. You're free to express all your creativity without asking, like, what is it? Will it sell? You can just do whatever you want. It's magical. pink it up a little. Quilts, there's something really special about quilts. The artistry and the time that goes into it, and you cover yourself with it. It's like wrapping yourself in all this cozy, wholesome love. My mom made a quilt out of her dad's shirts, and it came out really nice. You'd think it'd be like this mismatch of all these different patterns and colors, but I guess he had a color palette he liked or something, because it looked really nice. It came together like as a intentional combination. Okay. Oh, fun. I try to do crib size ones since they get so bulky. Yeah, that's probably like a nice size to work in. My overstock of art is 300-ish for fun. Me, that doesn't sell. I enjoy the free motion quilting on them. What is that? I don't know the terms. Is that just like the stitch that covers most of it? You just kind of freeform and do however your heart feels like it wants to go? 300-ish for fun. Me, that doesn't sell. Yeah, I mean, that happens, right? Freeform or draw doodle. That sounds really nice. Let's see. I said yellow for the harness. That might end up okay. Probably shouldn't do that because it's gonna look too similar to his pants, which will make them look like overalls rather than the harness that it's supposed to be. Right? Oh, that's why. Okay. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay. Now I can fix it. Okay, if I put yellow here, it's gonna look like it's part of his pants. That's a belt though. Make this. So then what? What do I do? I guess I could make the belt gray? And if I make sure to make that yellow, I should just not. Let's do what I know, and then we'll go from there and see what's left over. All the OC design art and D-list characters I draw. Yeah. It's like selling fan art. That's, you'll for sure sell that. But when I do my own stuff, it's a little harder. I think maybe a mix. A little something for everybody, a little something for me. I'm sneaking some grump, like, hey, if you like this. Like, who wouldn't want a little Doctor Strange grump? Or how about just regular grump? Sneak it. Okay, let's see. Let's just go for yellow gloves. If it's too yellow, I can just throw some of that ochre on top. Hold on, there's like pencil lead. This pencil lead I can't do because it's in, oh shoot, thanks for reminding me, myself. That's where the brightness from his light is. So don't go and heat his entire hand because it's gonna need to reflect some of that headlamp stuff. Okay, where is my favorite eraser? Oh. Okay. He's wearing a headlamp. He's shading his eyes. Those pants. A lot more granulated than I was expecting. It should be darker. It's the same value as his. Maybe after it's dry, I can go with some Payne's Gray and just get a little bit of shadows. Make it separate more. Okay, so orange. Let's do orange. No, I was working on yellow, right? And you're right here, still fully yellow. Okay. We'll try something like that. Leave room for bright something or other. Looking super cute. I need to lurk, but wanted to say hi. I'm so glad you did. Thanks for coming around. I really appreciate it. Yeah, go and enjoy your evening. Thanks for the lurk. I figured it'd be fun to go with the brighter yellow for his hands rather than like that ochre color. Let's see those little emotes. Okay, that's just left. Who is that? Oh, it's a little, is that a crow heart? And a hug. Those are sweet. Okay. Now orange. Do I have orange anywhere? No. Dip some more. I love this orange. It's so obnoxiously bright. Okay, some of these clips. Oh, his rope. His rope and I don't. Maybe I should make the clips like symmetrical with the colors. Like I don't want to match orange on each side because maybe he just, I don't know. Maybe he mixed it up. Okay, we'll try that. KDL says, it took a while, but I posted a figurine almost entirely held up by toothpicks alongside building image. Check Discord, please. Okay, let's see. See the art of KDL. Okay, let's see. Plus this can dry. And I can see if how that darn window, oops, that little window, browser window thing I added works. Let's see. Okay. Go here, here. Yeah, this will be clumsy. I don't know how in the world to make it smoother, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, these are all really cool. Let's see. Did you like sculpt like a diagram in clay? Let's see. Excuse me. Oops. Okay. I can move it over here. Okay, there's one. Let's see. Oops. And image number 2. Grab you. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's pretty neat. Orange and gray, my favorite. Okay, so let's see. Close you. Click you. Blueprint to function. Oh, you wrote it. I never, like, if reading is the last thing I do. Okay. Okay, let's see. Enter. That is so cool. All right, I'll start from the beginning. Well, we'll see though. Okay, let's see. So if I press this, nothing will come up. Oh, something came up. Hold on, that's not the one. I wanted to show the diagram first. Okay, so let's see. So what I was hoping would do that, since that part wasn't live, that it wouldn't show up, but I realized that that wasn't going to work. So I figured, well, whatever. I guess that's just how it's going to be. Let's see. Oh shoot. Hold on. What was it? Do I need to nuke the stream? Okay, hold on. So, let's see. It makes it worse. It actually makes it worse. So, let's see. Okay. Well, there's one cool thing, but I can't get it to... Let's see. That makes it smaller. That makes it bigger. Let's see. I'm determined to figure this out. Okay, so then... How in the world... Oh, make this bigger? Make this bigger? Okay, here we go. For Kirill and their awesome art. Holy cow. Okay, there. Something. We got there. Okay. That one. And then that one's the one I think is really cool though. Look at that little handheld thing. So is that an original character? Your own thing? Does it have a name? Yeah, you gotta remember the order of copy pasting things takes a while to get on. I know right now. It's like all you need to do is copy paste. You know what? James will understand. Yeah, I like this a lot. Thanks for sharing that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Where do I have? Right there. Okay. I'm forever like dragging windows into the wrong areas. I'm losing them forever. Okay. There you go. So let's see. Are dried off? Suitably dried off? I understand, yes. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I still need orange for his little sandals. Original, an exoskeleton designed to fit into various electronics and control them from inside. Ooh, I like that. Does he have a name? Does it have a name? Okay. What in the world? Xerox? Is that how you pronounce it? Like real fast with the KS? Xerox? That's a good name. I like it. Okay, so just like a warmish gray for the belt. Nothing fancy. Building image. What is the building image? Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's cool too. Ugh. Hey, look at that. Yeah. I like that. Did you write anything about it? Evil buildings. They look like that. Where is that? That looks really cool. I like that. Okay. I like the blue. They're in that Payne's gray. So it's just not as flat and weird. Whoops, not like that. Goodness. Delete. Okay. So maybe I pushed the pants far away enough from yellow that I can make the harness yellow and it not look like a one-piece thing, like a like a overall situation. Odd how there is a place called Moscow City in Moscow, the place where the most expensive and beautiful buildings lie, but is rather short when you get a proper chance to walk past this drafty place. What are those rooftops that they look like at the top of an ice cream cone? Or like this. Where are these buildings located? Where if it's like, here's the building, but then the top is like kind of swirly. Those buildings look really cool in pictures. Those are churches. The Kremlin, says James. Oh, Shadow says Russia has churches that look like that. They're so pretty. Okay, I forgot the tiniest little sliver of Grump noggin right there on the top of his, right above the strap of his headlight. If I can't surgically tap that in there. Oh, I mixed it with something. Hold on, I still have some here. Shadow, what is that little badge you have? It's like something noob. Purple noob. What is that? Purple noob. That's all it says. Don't trust my memory. No, I appreciate the help. At least it's something to Roblox. No kidding. At least those are words that I could Google to figure out like what to narrow down what the things I'm picturing. James, Roblox. Do you play that, or is it like me where it's like, ooh, I want that, and then you just kind of, what did I do? I think I just had to watch some streams that were streaming Little Nightmares to get some of those badges. I think I'm gonna do the orange strap on his headlamp just because I like these little splashes of orange. I don't actually watch it, but I saw someone else with it, so I lurked in a stream. Yeah, so it's like the same thing I would do. There's a stream just for earning badges. I think I ran into that. What was I trying to get? Some Halloween ones. And I felt dirty, kind of like that's not what they mean. That's not in the spirit of earning a badge. I did it though anyway. I think I accidentally earned a bunch of Marvel Rival badges and loot things for, and I don't have that game. Okay. Let's see. There's gonna be a big old splash of pink in the gum, so I could put maybe some pink little rings here just to spread it around. So let's see. There's a strong possibility I'm using the wrong side of this paper. Everything's just kind of sitting on top of the paper. Okay, hold on. This is gum. This tiny bit is gum. This is a little stretchy bit, so don't color all of it, just a tiny bit. Maybe a little there. Manny, you're such a spammer. Oh.
When the drum beats go like this.
Okay, that's just a big puddle of water, so I'll leave that alone. Too fussy. Close some of these up. Maybe close some of that up. Okay. Phew. Okay. Llama badge. Was that for DeviantArt? Oh, look at one above that. Remember me of DeviantArt and all their crazy badges. Yeah. DeviantArt was great for a while. That guy Angelo who used to run it, he sponsored the best artist alleys in San Diego Comic-Con. That was a brief bit of joy where they gave us comfortable seats, carpeting. We got messenger bags, t-shirts, and never felt so loved. And then he stopped, and then it got worse. Most likely Marsh, hey! How are you? I got gifted a sub to Gucci Avocado. I'm probably saying that wrong. And it's one of my favorite emotes. Here, let's show you. Where is it? Okay. Do it this way.
Game over.
Where are you, miss? There you are. Okay. This one. I love it. Okay, thank you. I've been enjoying good weather. I keep saying it over and over again because I complain so much about the bad weather. I figure, you know what? It's nice. So let's just enjoy that. I had really good barbecue. Here's what we're working on now. Grump in his climbing gear. So I'm going to put pink clips throw some pink in there. Thank you very much. Let's see. These are teeny little bits. We'll see how much of this, how many of these color decisions end up in the book. Okay. Try to do a kind of a reflective-y silver thing without using silver, like metallic colored paints. Oh, maybe it's too soon to get that close to the pink. No, I do it again. I'm gonna keep doing it. Not the boss of me. Okay, we'll leave that alone for a second as I continue. Okay, now. So for his little headlamp things, there shouldn't be all that much. Because if it's bright, there's just like hints of form. What I could do is I could put like just a silhouette of any towers behind him, and then use it as a way to put something dark behind him, so he kind of pops forward a little, and then I could use it to have something for the light to play against and on top of. Because if I do like, I could get white out and do like a quick little swirly thing with a couple of lines just flicked out. And I haven't mastered the splash yet. It usually just splooshes rather than like it ends up in little like syrupy lines, like with velocity rather than a soft kind of Are you lurking, James? James is dropping a luick. I need to master like the like the not gentle. I don't want a mist. I want like a proper splash. So this gives a mist. There's a way to do it with a card and some whiteout where you just flick it, but that's how I get the little like long splats. I don't want long splats. So I'll practice on a different page or something. But that's what I would want to do, like for the light stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna let, I can't touch this pink because it already like it's infiltrating the gray. It kind of works because it's supposed to be reflective anyway. It's like, all right, I'll allow it, but I don't want it to be everywhere. So I need to let it dry before I make the same things happen to the coins. If I can do Captain. That's pretty harmless. So far for most of this, I've just been using the one imitation sable. Oh, synthetic sable brush. It's been working pretty well. It holds a lot of water and it has a nice kind of firm fine tip for little details. Did I use this one? Everything's dry. Besides my mixy one. Okay, so wiener dog color. We didn't go over wiener dog color. So this is what we rejected, what we kind of went with, and this is how it ended up looking. So planning helps some. Okay, so wiener dog color. I'm imagining something between something brownish, but more like a reddish brown. Okay, so hold on, let's figure this out. Put you there. Don't eat you. Get some mixie brush. Okay. So I have conveniently a little space for wiener dog color. Kind of good. Brownish orange. Not reddish brown, but should I put a little dot of red in there? Okay, that is definitely not wiener dog. Let's put the brown in. That's what it did. Oop. That color there. Okay, how about? Let's see. That fogs it up. Do I have to put green in there? Maybe. No. Jeez. Okay, yeah, there's a difference. I was like, you can't even tell the difference, but there is one. Yeah, that's sausage color. To get my itty bitty brush. No Winsor Newton Windsor and Newton. Okay. Let's see. Maybe a green color. What did Clump buy for him? Book one. Or Manny, I guess, subsidized that trip. See. Oh, he's green. Look at that. I'm consistent. Green. He's a good boy. Okay, let's do some dime color. Hold on, before I forget his eyes. Grump eyes. Okay. What do you think? So I'll plan out the background, so that way I have some way to show off the lamp on his head. Ah. I do like that pink. It's a good pink. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Pretty much done. Although the last 10% is a great way to screw it all up, so we'll see how that works. But for now, I think that's okay. I think we succeeded. Oh, this way. There we go. Look at that. Okay. So, I feel like we're streaming for this week. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll give it another go tomorrow. I'm not sure about the time. Usually it's gonna be close to the same time. Maybe, depending on what's going on, I'll start a little earlier. I'm not sure, but if you're interested, I'll always put a little note in Discord about it. Oops, but spelling counts. Discord. Okay. So yeah, you could check it out there. And then also on Twitch itself. I'll update the schedule with whatever's going on. Okay. See a little bit for you guys. So, okay. Let's see. Oh, I gotta do it a different way. So, I press this button. Thanks for watching. But then it goes under there. So then I press this button. Yeah. Hopefully it's not, shoot, I hope it's not muted. It should work. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good evening and all that. Hi, Shadow. I'm glad you're still here. James, I'm so glad to see you poking around. And, Vince and Kirill, Siege, all you guys. Jamboree handouts, MPT. So maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, next week